What's up guys, Chicks there from Chicks Tech Reviews. So today I bring you a comparison video of the Ticwatch Pro and the Ticwatch E and S smartwatches. Now first of all, let's have a look at the Ticwatch E and S. Now this one is the E model as stated at the bottom, and here we have the S model. Now I like how they come in these metal cases, and I love the artwork. It looks very attractive. You can see on the top you've got the stamps for the Good Design Awards for 2016 and 2017. So here they are side by side. The white one is the Ticwatch E and the black one is the S. Now first of all, let's just compare the build quality. If I put this one down, now the Ticwatch E, as you can see, it's made from a complete plastic body with plastic side grips. It's a complete plastic build, and you've got silicone wrist straps. You've got one single button on the side, and at the bottom you have your heart rate monitor and your charger pins. Now the charger you get with these watches are exactly the same, and you can share the charger with each other, and you can plug it into any USB source, and these watches do charge up pretty fast. You can get from 0 to 100 in just under 70 minutes. Now here is the S model. Now the build quality is quite similar. It does feel like a more durable build quality when compared to the Ticwatch E. So you do have time markings going all the way around. You also have a single button on the side, heart rate monitor underneath with your charger pin. Now the wrist straps are not removable as you have a GPS antenna built in. Now coming back to these two models, the S and the E, they are basically the same specs wise. The main differences between them are the size. The E model is 44mm in diameter and 13.5mm thick, whereas the S model is 45mm in diameter and 13mm thick. Also, the straps are not removable on the S model as you have a GPS antenna built into the wrist strap, and the E model has a regular GPS chip inside the watch face. So the S model also has a sporty bezel with minute markings. Now both watches run Android Wear OS, now known as Google Wear OS, and they both have a 1.4-inch OLED display with a resolution of 400 by 400 and 287 pixels per inch. They are both powered by a MediaTek MT2601 chipset with 512MB of RAM and 4 gigs of internal storage. Now the storage can be used with Spotify and Google Play Music. Both watches have built-in heart rate monitors and are both IP67 water resistant, so not for swimming, only for rain and splashes. Now these have 300mAh batteries, and in real time they will both give you around 1.5 to 2 days of battery life. Now let's compare the Ticwatch E and S to the latest Ticwatch Pro and see the differences. So what new features does the Pro model bring to the table? Well, the Pro model has more or less everything you get in these smartwatches, plus you also get dual screens, NFC with Google Pay, certified IP68 waterproof, which is great for swimming or diving up to 1.5 meters for 30 minutes. You have a better Bluetooth version of 4.2, a larger 415mAh battery giving you around 3 to 5 days of realistic battery life. There is also a super battery saving mode which will give you an incredible 30-day battery life. Everything else software wise, user experience wise, is nearly the same on all three of these smartwatches. They are all running Google Wear OS and offer a very smooth experience and have more or less the same apps, features and watch faces. Of course, the Ticwatch Pro is a huge upgrade and offers a lot more features that we all really wanted, especially the IP68 and super battery life. Also, the new Ticwatch Pro has a full metal body with leather straps and looks and feels ultra premium, whereas the Ticwatch E and S are both made from plastic with silicone straps, giving a lighter but cheaper feel. So that was a very quick comparison between the Ticwatch ES and the new Pro version, so you guys can get an idea of the main differences and specs between these three popular smartwatches. Now before we wrap this up, let's bring in a special guest, the Ticwatch II. Now this watch was my favourite smartwatch of all time. It's only 42mm in diameter and 12mm thick, so the slimmest and the lightest from the bunch. You have the same size screen, 1.4-inch OLED with 400 by 400 resolution. It has the same specs as the Ticwatch E and the S models, but you don't get the Google Wear OS. Instead, you have Ticwatch's own OS, which means you don't get the Google Play Store or much compatibility for apps. And the Ticwatch II also supports wireless fast charging with removable straps and a 1.5 to 2 day battery life. Ticwatch 2 is also just water resistant, so not for swimming. So that is the evolution of the Ticwatch brand. It has brought us to the latest Ticwatch Pro, which I call the best smartwatch currently available for a number of reasons, which I do mention in my full review. If you missed it, links are in the description box below. Meanwhile, this brand offers you choice, and they are constantly getting better and better. Now, the next Ticwatch that I would personally like to see would ideally have the same features and specs as the Pro version, if not better, but also find a way to make it smaller and lighter. If that means take away the second screen, then so be it. I can live without the second screen, but would love to have the option to have a lighter watch that can still offer the same functionality as the Pro version. Now, hats off to this amazing company. They've already won numerous awards for 2016, 2017 and 2018 for the best designed smartwatches. Now, these guys have genuinely created what I call the people's smartwatch. They've been listening to what we have been asking for and given it to us every single time. So that brings us to the top performing smartwatch chart of 2018, and we have added the new S and E Ticwatches to the chart, and you can see the changes. Now, as the Antutu benchmark test was not available on any of the Ticwatches, I have chosen the rankings based on performance, specs, features, and of course the battery life into consideration. So they have been carefully ranked based on my experience I had with the few days that I've been using these watches. Now, all the Ticwatches are actually very well designed with amazing features, great fitness tracking, Bluetooth phone calls, and above all, superb battery life. So the Ticwatch Pro stays at number 1, the Ticwatch S takes position 5, and the Ticwatch 2 and E are both at 10 and 11 respectively. So you can view all my full charts online at chigstech.com and read them at your leisure. So that was basically the entire range of their smartwatches, and with that being said, I will leave the links in the description for all of these products along with their reviews so you guys can check them out. That's all for this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you all have a brilliant day. See you in the next one, guys.